Join me as I dive into the Ukraine president's shocking comments on Putin's Russian politics and see if I can make sense of this complex situation. Tensions between Ukraine and Russia have been escalating for years, and recent comments from Ukraine's president have sent shockwaves throughout the international community. Today, we're going to explore what was said and what it could mean for the region and beyond. The ongoing conflict between Ukraine and Russia is a complex and multifaceted issue, with roots stretching back decades. Since 2014, the two nations have been locked in a bitter struggle, with Russia's annexation of Crimea and ongoing support for separatist groups in eastern Ukraine. This has led to a significant humanitarian crisis, with thousands of civilians caught in the crossfire. Putin's policies have had far-reaching implications, not just for Ukraine, but for the wider region and even the global balance of power. His actions have been widely condemned by the international community, and have led to a slew of economic sanctions and diplomatic censures. Despite this, Putin remains committed to his vision for a resurgent Russia, and Ukraine is simply caught in the middle. The conflict has also had significant economic implications, with both nations suffering heavily. Ukraine's economy has been ravaged by the conflict, and Russia's own economy has been hit by the sanctions. It's a high-stakes game, with no end in sight, and the people of Ukraine and Russia are paying the price. Ukraine's president has been vocal in his criticism of Putin's policies, and his recent comments have taken things to a whole new level. Speaking at a recent press conference, the president launched a scathing attack on Putin's leadership, accusing him of being reckless and irresponsible. But what really caught my attention was when he said that Putin's actions were not only a threat to Ukraine, but to the entire world order. The president's remarks were made in the context of a rapidly shifting political landscape, with Ukraine seeking to strengthen ties with the West and distance itself from Russian influence. It's a delicate balancing act, with Ukraine walking a tightrope between its European aspirations and its historical ties to Russia. The historical relationship between Ukraine and Russia is complex and multifaceted, with the two nations sharing a rich cultural heritage, but beneath the surface lies a deeper tension, born of centuries of imperial domination and cultural suppression. Ukraine's desire for independence and self-determination is a powerful force, and one that Putin's Russia is determined to crush. The president's comments have sparked a firestorm of debate, with many praising his courage and others condemning his recklessness. But what's clear is that his words have struck a nerve, and have brought the conflict between Ukraine and Russia back into the spotlight. One thing that really stood out to me was the president's claim that Putin's actions were not just a threat to Ukraine, but to the entire world order. It's a bold statement, and one that has significant implications for international relations. Is Putin's Russia really a threat to global stability, or is this just rhetorical flourish? The president's comments have the potential to change the way we think about Russian politics, and to galvanize the international community into action. Whether or not you agree with his assessment, it's clear that his words have struck a chord, and are forcing people to re-examine their assumptions about Putin's Russia. So what does it all mean? The president's comments are a stark reminder of the ongoing crisis in Ukraine, and the need for the international community to take a stand. They're also a warning about the dangers of Putin's policies, and the potential consequences for global stability. As the situation continues to unfold, one thing is clear: the stakes are high, and the world is watching. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you want to stay up to date on the latest developments in international politics, be sure to check out my other videos for more insights and analysis.